sitting with Luke. He's about 17 yards behind me right now. Back where he was this morning, he saw some deer chasing. It's had a really big body on one, but never saw its rack, assuming it was a buck. He saw him run out of this flat bottom up onto this ridge, and then he saw him running this ridge, and he's seen deer run this ridge a lot. I was going to set up on top of the ridge, but just to be conservative, we had me sit down here by him, and if deer are moving that ridge again, might move my setup there for the morning. Hopefully have good action this evening. If not, I think we will in the morning. So we got pretty good blood. It's got bubbles and we're gonna fall to the top of this hill. It's been about an hour.
I don't want to talk about it.
Backing out.
Backing out. I don't know what's going on. Not too happy right now, as you can tell. So. Well, as you can see, we're back from Ohio now. You saw a little bit of that footage of that doe at the top of the hill. So what happened was 2 does come barreling in pretty fast right up to us and started making their way up the hill, and they were acting a little suspicious, you know, looking behind them, a little on edge. So we figured that there could be a buck behind them. That buck just comes just nose down right at the base of the hill, following where those does just ran from. So I was, as you can see, I was in front of Hunter, and I'm trying to get his attention, and I'm turning around saying, Hunter, buck, 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 buck. He's not paying any attention to me. So finally he sees the deer, and he gets on him with the camera, and I'm watching him. He comes in, and I thought he was going to come in and take that quick step to the left, and he never did, and he went to the right, and that's where it was thick, and that's where those briars were. I hit a briar, kicked my arrow, and hit him in front of the shoulders in the brisket area. We tracked him for, I think it was about 1.5 miles we tracked him for, but we did have good blood for that 1.5 miles. Right at that 1.5 mile mark, Hunter jumped a deer that we're thinking was him. We don't know for sure, obviously, but he was right in that area, right where we lost that blood, and we're assuming he bedded down. Couldn't find his bed, couldn't find exactly where the deer was in the terrain that we were in. But that's the way it goes sometimes, and you know, it sucks that I wounded a deer, and you never want that, but it's the way it goes, and guess we hit him hard for next year.